Boo! Is there a fan going off in my background? There was a fan going off earlier, but I think we're fine now. Not that I really care about that anyway. Not like I'm trying to record the highest quality podcast audio. Alright. Anyhoozle, last time I streamed Blender, there was some stuff happening that I radically changed, and now the entire thing looks different. Because I've been doing it mostly in my free time, because, you know, it's fun to do streams and stuff, but like, the way of my Blender progress before I did the streams was that I like threw on like a playlist of like Markiplier videos on my second monitor and just kind of locked in doing Blender things. That's what I did for a little bit, but now that I've made some progress, I'm gonna do something a little bit more monotonous on the stream. And although that might not be so exciting, it also means that my computer will die less, so, you know, unless you guys want to watch me make another, like, dresser drawer for, like, 4 hours, which took me an embarrassingly long time, but I spent a lot of time on the textures that went nowhere, and then I fixed it. Okay, anyway, whatever, you want to see what it looks like. Kabam! Here's the news thing. Oh, here, the camera. So what I've done, I've fastened a new painting here. Actually, I don't even know if I put the painting on the stream. I didn't put the painting on the stream. There's a painting now. The bed looks completely different. I did like a bajillion cloth sims. I modeled this dresser myself instead of getting my own or instead of picking one off the internet because I'm an idiot. Hold on, where's the PRF board here? There's the dresser I modeled it after. I have some pictures here. Looks nice, thank you. But yeah, I modeled it myself. And then I have this, which was supposed to be a candle. And I'm like, I'll put a candle in here. And instead it just looks like a jar of milk. I also have this thing here, the macrame, the macaroni and cheese. I see people like to hang up carpets. So I did that. Looks like a jar. It basically is a jar of milk. Maybe if I change the color to be less milky. Hold on, where the heck? Here. If I make the candle wax like more yellowish, maybe. It just kind of looks like a jar of honey now, I guess, but... Or maybe like expired milk. What if I make it a different color, like pink? It's a little closer, I guess. And turn on saturation. Oh well. Oh, whoopsies. I've also become super neurotic about naming stuff. Okay, hold on. I need to turn on material preview because Blender just eats up resources otherwise. Okay, so what I want to focus on is adding plants around because let's go back to my reference images. I just have 2 reference images. The thing, oh, well, first of all, I noticed that they just like to hang up random stuff around. They hang up that, which is like a strip of wood. And this is just some hanging fabric. And these look like seashells. And this is actually just a bundle of sticks. I mean, there's some other things here too, like, you know, stuff made out of wicker and stuff that's sewn around. But what really, especially in this one, there's a lot of plants. There's also a hanging rug here, which is pretty cool. Rugs are pretty cool to hang up, but it's a lot of plants. And I'm not going to be modeling the plants because I'm not a masochist. So instead I'm going to be using the Quixel Megascans that I have because I have the entire library because they gave it away for free at some point. So now I just have all of these beautiful plants for free at my disposal. So I will be using these guys. See, it's in my library. I could just download them whenever I want, which is cool, but also I'm wondering, can I just download the whole thing to my computer just in case this site decides to retroactively change its terms of service, which, you know, happens. And so I have all these models saved to my computer, but that'll probably be multiple terabytes worth of models and textures. Which I have to spare, but do I really want it to be covered up by a bunch of plants? I mean, maybe, but still. Okay, either way, we'll choose from whatever plants we want. There's a bunch here. There's also mushrooms. I could grow mushrooms in my home. I could grow rocks. I could grow stumps. But I'm more interested in these cool plants. So I already just kind of, before the stream, made a very simple aloe vera thing. and made this extremely simple flower pot. And I mean, I like it, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep it. I want to just make a bunch of fun flower pots today. I feel like that could be something nice and easy. Okay, so first of all, before you do anything in Blender, and like honestly, thank you, but I want something a little bit more flashy. I want something with a little bit of pizzazz. On the shelf or something? Yeah, I have a lot of shelf space. The last time I filled my shelf, let me pull up my old bedroom real quick, or like the one that's behind me right now. File system, please. Where's my texture? No. Stream assets. No. That's also incorrect. Why is my USB drive still inserted into my computer? Eject it. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, whatever, man. You can have this is my external hard drive. And it's connected via USB-C, so I have to unlock it. Man. You... Is this the correct one? That doesn't look correct. Man, I'm not good at managing my files. No, no. I have a whole folder dedicated to Shirgi stuff. The Blender, you hardly what? You hardly Blender? It's not in this. You can look at all my stuff. Get out of here. Okay, well, whatever. This is an old photo, but it's the same thing, just rendered differently. Look at the terrible color management on that, man. That looks completely awful, but whatever. So here we have the very plastic-looking bed. We have a single lamp that you can not even see. We have some photos. And the way I filled these shelves was just like random plants and roses and rocks and stones and these guys. I kind of like these little mini statues I got, but other than that, I don't really fill the space a whole lot, so I want to figure out better ways to fill in the space, and I think plants could at least be a good starting point. So I can close all my tabs. I'm gonna go see if I can find, I mean, I have already in my PureRef board a few cool pots here, but they're kind of big ones. I mean, not that I can't just scale them down, but you know. This also has like some normal ones. I also got this guy from Amazon, which is just, I just got for the chart of sizes, so I have a general idea how. Why are they modeling my room? You know, one of the first things I ever modeled was in Roblox Studio. This is going to be like a tangent. I don't think I did this on a stream because I've been streaming for a long time. I did do Roblox Studio on stream a long time ago in 2020, but before that I modeled my room, like my bedroom, my actual bedroom that I was living in, and I think, yeah, I modeled that. That was the first thing I modeled, and it was in Roblox Studio, and I made like a mini game out of it. You could just like explore around it and look around and open the drawers and stuff. And it looked very spooky because all the lights were off and you could turn them on, but it wasn't meant to be a spooky game. It wasn't even meant to be a game, really. It was just an experiment, but man, that was so long ago. Okay, anyway, I want cool flower pots. I'm gonna literally look up cool flower pots. I just want cool images of cool flower pots. Okay, these have some funky shapes like shoes and elves. I just want them with cool designs on them. That is a flower pot flipping you off. I don't know if I want to have that. Dang it, these are the definition of cool here. It's not as nice as I thought. I just want like normal looking ones, but they have nice designs on them. And I'm not actually going to use the images like literally use them in here. I'm just going to use them as reference, so it's probably legal, right? Probably, maybe. That one's kind of cool. Let me go here, copy the image here. flower pot stock image. I haven't used a lot of stock images, but they are useful. Okay, I like this image because it's the title is in Comic Sans, so I'm gonna have that one. I put that there and put it in my. I know you can't see it. I'm gonna put it in my runes board. Okay. I want to look at stuff that I can like feasibly create, you know. I like this one. Okay, I'm trying to get images that have like dimensions listed on them so I can copy their dimensions too. Because again, first thing you do when you do 3D arts, at least like realistic looking stuff, pull up a reference image. You might think you're the greatest 3D artist in the whole universe, and that's not true of any of you. And it's certainly not true of me. So reference images are your best friend. Since you're working in a realistic space, you might as well have realistic proportions. So you have the entire internet at your disposal, just look it up, Dumbo. And then you can copy from there. Okay, I'll get at least 3 images that we can kind of riff on, and then I'll show them, and then we'll make them, or at least we'll use them as like a jumping off point. A lot of these are like very normal ones. I guess I could have some normal ones. I just wanted to start off with some cool ones, but there's also these ones that you can like hang off of the that they have like hanging ropes and they look fun, but I'm not sure how I would make those. I play a game with one bundle is $140.99, a tad bit expensive, don't you think? Just my opinion, but I personally think that would get a lot of backlash. I mean, I guess, but you know, the man sets the price, so best thing you can do is just not buy it. Oh well. Of course that doesn't apply to everything, like, doesn't apply to, you know, if every house cost $1 million, that'd be kind of wacky, but, you know, if it's just a game, I don't care. I mean, I don't really care about games personally, so. But stuff like, you know, subscription services for like Photoshop and After Effects and all that jazz, I personally just hate's kind of a strong word. And I have strong feelings for it, so I really do hate it. Oh well. But again, the man sets the price, so whatever. And then maybe we can move on to vases next, but ooh, these are some pretty funky shapes. Blah blah blah. These suck! These are all very boring looking. Okay, you know what? I guess we'll just have 2 reference images then, okay. I pulled up these 2 guys. I like this guy, had little ears. I'm not sure if I'm even going to include those, but we could try. And this guy has some pretty cool designs in them. So we're gonna try that. And they also have and this is the one I said had Comic Sans at its title, so I liked it. This one is kind of boring. Might as well make them all fun and funky. Oh, but let's also choose what plant we want to put here. So this is Quixel Megascans for a while until the start of 2025. Throughout most of 2024, they were giving away their entire library of photorealistic models that they scanned using photogrammetry. Those are some big words. Hold on, let me put it in layman's terms. If you don't know what photogrammetry is, it's this extremely impressive process where you can take multiple hundreds of photos of anything and it will just turn it into a 3D model. Like it just will. Whether that's like, you know, machine model based or if it's just pure math, I don't know. I think it's fine. But yeah, you take like hundreds of photos and varying angles of your item and it creates a 3D model of it using a lot of math. And Quixel has clearly a lot of very high quality models, and they gave it away for free. And I copped it because I'm like, I want that. I'm a 3D artist sometimes, and plants, especially plants, all right? Furniture, okay, you can make furnitures, but plants to model a convincing looking plant from scratch, even with a reference image, it's like pulling teeth. So good thing we have all these. These are the only things I will be not modeling myself. Everything else here, I've modeled myself. So I modeled this, I modeled this, I modeled that, I modeled that. I didn't model the windows, actually. Never mind. I pulled these from Blender, but I didn't like pull it from online. Everything here I have modeled, except for plants, because I'm not a masochist. Just like Markiplier, I'm not a masochist. And that means I'm gonna choose any one of these plants. Modeling plants would be a nightmare. It is, so that's why I'm gonna do it. Just pull from here. I know they have prices listed on them, but if I click on one of these, I do have them in my library, so we're fine. So I can use any of these that I want, and I use clearly some aloe vera here, because aloe vera just looks nice, you know? Part of me thought, like, conceptually it might look a bit creepy because it looks like, you know, squid tentacles, but I don't know, aloe vera just looks nice. It's very... Maybe it's because, like, aloe vera is very, like, it's very pointy, you know? It, like, shoots off in pointy directions, and, like, the pots that it's in are very, like, curved. So I think that together makes it look very, like, nice because it's, you know, a pointy thing in a curved pot. It makes it has a nice contrast there. I don't know, that's my very over-analysis of why aloe vera looks good. It's just the plants. But anyway, we have ferns here. Lots of ferns. Goldenrod. Hey babe, want to check out my goldenrod? Butterfly weed. I don't know if I want to grow weed. Oregano. Water lily. Kale. I don't even know like which of these are like plants that even... I just know that you grow aloe vera inside, but I'm not actually well versed in houseplants one bit, so I'm just gonna guess which plants you can grow indoors and which ones you can't. I guess I could just look it up, but that's too much work, man. Lemongrass, iris, taro. I want to grow taro. I'm growing taro. I love taro. Yippee. But taro looks like it's dying. Never mind. Sage. I want to grow sage. Let's do sage. Let's get the FBX version in medium quality. Now, I am extremely neurotic about naming stuff in my 3D space. And, like, I kind of have storage going, like, I have a file system going on here. I sort literally everything because I can't stand having a messy file system, but especially for 3D modeling, I'm very particular about it, and you get to watch me do that. So, let's put you here. I'm going to create a folder for stage. And... here, downloads. I'm going to drag you in here. I'm going to unzip you using 7-zip because if you don't use 7-zip, what are you doing? And then, see how there's like a bajillion different files in here? What this basically means is that variations, at least from what I found in these Quixel ones, the variations are different kinds, and LOD stands for level of detail. The lower the number, the higher the detail, and I want pretty decent amount of detail, so I'm just gonna pick all the LOD zeros here. Hold on. Sort by type. So of all of these guys here. And all the guys that aren't... Hold on, let me just try this. Move you guys all out here. And then move all these guys. Did I miss any? I don't know. And then move all the maps out here. These are all the textures. We'll probably prune those as we need. We don't need anything labeled billboard. Don't need that. We do not need displacement. We do not need cavity. We do not need gloss. We do not need bump. Now leaves us with these 5 things. Okay. And now I get to name all of these because, again, I'm very neurotic about naming. So I don't know why all these are named all weird. I don't know what VE3GBFOJA means, but, you know. First we're just going to use power rename because it's a It's a tool I have to make naming files in bulk easier. It's such a nerdy thing to need to do, but you know, I need to do it. So you can see other things that I've had to rename, stuff that has to do with like music, especially because I'm when I'm bulk renaming files and like music stuff. That was very annoying. But anyway, I'm going to copy all the text here I don't need, which is all this junk. And search for this. Apparently that doesn't apply to all of them. Oh, it doesn't apply to these guys. Okay. Well, I'll just call you sage_001 and then underscore again. Actually, no, we'll leave the underscore out for now. And then just kabam, just renames all those and get rid of you. I should do the same for you guys. Get rid of the mid part too. Okay. So at least a start, and then what I like to do is that I'm just gonna rename these so that they're 001A, B, C, D, etc. Actually, I could just do like this. No, I forgot to change the file name. Goodness gravy. Because you need to keep the extension in it. This is like where like me thinking about getting a new keyboard is really convincing because I need. I mean, my nice clicky Cherry MX keyboard is fine, I guess, but you know. Let me just make sure it's in line with my other files. Here, you can see here that I did something similar here. So I've been doing that with literally all of my files because I'm a weirdo. A bonsai tree. Orchids are cute too. Okie dokie. This is albedo map in 2K resolution. You are the normal map in 2K. Are you guys DirectX maps? Oh, I don't know. It's probably fine. Documentation. Normal DirectX. OpenGL. Okay. You don't have to know what those terms mean. It's just a very technical thing. I'm just checking. I'm gonna call you Alpha in 2K. Do I even... Okay, let's go check if we have those. Do we have a... Oh wait, hold on. I could just use the search feature here. Bonsai. No, we don't have a bonsai tree. Do we have an orchid? How do we have neither of those? We have a bilberry though. Whatever that is. Or a... elder... Actually, elderberries are kind of cool. That does look cool. Okay, anyway. You are sage roughness in 2K. You are specular. We don't actually need a specular map either. And you are translucency. Okay. And I just to be clear, I did rename the other one to alpha here. Yeah. Okay. Peace lily. We probably have different kinds of lilies. Ginger lily, water lily, lily of the valley, 2 of them. A canna lily and a lily turf. Very cool, but none of them are named Peace Lily. I mean, I'm sure stuff like that exists. I just need to like pay for it, you know? Okay, so now that I have all this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick from among these which one I like the most. So now we're just gonna, oh, whoopsies. Go to import here, go to fbooks, because that's the kind of file we're importing, a fbooks file. What it means, bro, I don't know. Did I forget to name some of these? Oh, I forgot to remove the LOD0 from these. Whoopsies. No, no. Hello. Okay, let me just copy this here so I don't need to navigate to that no more. Import, not a, what even, a gultif. I don't need a gultif, I need a fbooks file. Go. But, oh, they're, for some reason they're all bundled up here. It's a little annoying. Oh, I forgot to move you to here. Okay. So let's go pick apart which from these we like the most. Actually, it's not really which from these we like the most, it's which of them looks best in the pot. Apparently this is just a leaf. It's just a bundle of leaves, okay. I don't need that. C, D, E, oh crap, whoops. E, F, G, H. Okay. Just putting them in order, not that it matters. Okay. And then you might notice that they're completely blank, unfortunately. So we need to add some texture to them. In order to do that, I'm just going to create a new material called Sage. Change my name. Yeah, technically by that logic there are two Shirgis because I used to go by another handle. I used to go by Cursed Shirgi. And now I go by Love Shirgi, so very different. I broke free of my curse. No, let's keep it in rendered mode. I'm just gonna turn down the... I just don't want to kill my computer doing this, so I'm going to turn down the maximum samples. I'm going to turn up the noise threshold slightly, and I'm going to get rid of this. Here, let's turn up the pixel size. So it's going to be a little bit less, it'll have lower res. You can see it's a little blurrier, but that's fine. We just need this for demoing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dragging in each of the individual maps. First we need a texture coordinate, texture coordinates. What this basically does is it tells the image where to go on the 3D model, and it's very important, otherwise it will not look correct. So we need an image texture here. We're going to start with the albedo map, which is like the color map, tells you what color you need. Look at those wonderful colors. It's kind of hard to see the detail on them because the model isn't correct yet. Oh, but actually I'm going to go ahead and make all you guys the same material real quick. So you guys should all have the nice green stuff. And luckily already for the model, Quixel is already like mapped out which things go where, so it's good. So we have albedo, which tells you what color it is. Next we need alpha. What alpha does, it's, well, you probably know what alpha is. It's like a opacity channel, tells you which part should be transparent and which should not be. But if we look at it right now, it's red, which is very unusual actually. I don't know why the alpha channels that they give here are red. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go color, a separate color node, which basically just turns it to black and white. And see here, it's black and white. All the black areas are areas that are meant to be transparent. All the white areas are not meant to be transparent. So I'm going to have a mix shader thingy here. Plug that in here. All the white bits are going to go into the second input here. So then kablam. Beautiful. So all the parts that you're supposed to see as green are green, and all the parts you're not supposed to see are black. And why are they black? Because we haven't added transparency yet, which basically just tells it, hey, stop being seen. You see the difference there? Okay. What's the next map we're gonna have here? Just copy this. Normal map. Normal maps create detail. They literally fake detail, and they're extremely useful because you might think that faking detail is bad because it makes it not as realistic, but actually if we weren't to fake the detail, that means we'd need actually millions of polygons in here, which is extremely difficult for the computer to do, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to have a wonderful normal map here. Just plug you in there, and voila! Look at all that detail that just suddenly spawned out of nowhere. Isn't it beautiful? Awesome. Okay, and then I think there are other maps here that are a little different. Here, roughness. I forgot roughness. It tells the computer how rough something is. Pow and nope. Pow. Pow. There you go. Plants aren't very rough, they're actually pretty smooth, so we're telling it how smooth it is. Awesome. And then let's have translucency here, which is a little weird because I haven't actually used translucency maps all that much, so I just mix shaders together using an add shader. Kabam! Kabam! And no. We'll have a kabamo here and a kabamo there. I'm going to put a view here and combine you guys together. Okay, I like to see all my little channels here. So I'm just gonna organize this a bit better so it's not all tangled up, you know? I can get tangled very quickly, and I don't like that. Okay, and that's it, actually. We've just created some texture. Mostly because all the textures were provided for us, but, you know, it's still good. Wonderful. So now that we have these, I mean, we only had to do one texture and then the rest was kind of worked out for us by the generous Quixel people. Let's go back to material preview, which is a lot faster, just less realistic. Now we have to model one of these guys, and I feel like these pots would go very good. I don't think I'm gonna have this exact texture, but I could try making something similar. So first we need some dimensions, and I guess I'm just gonna make the, I kind of want a big plant. Let's make a big plant. Let's use the large size that they have on here. So why is my cursor all the way over there? Moving a cursor in a 3D space is weird. Maybe over here. Okay. Okay. What shape is a flower pot? Well, it's a cylinder. Let me just make sure you're aligned at the bottom here. No, 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 no. Why are you literally the worst? Please. Oh, it's because for some reason it's... Okay, you know what? There you go. Okay, so we have our cylinder here. It has like 12 faces, so it makes it like a dodecagon or whatever, but whatever. Good enough. I forgot to set how big it is, because I'm an idiot. So it is 5.11 inches high, which is weirdly specific, but sure. It's 5.11 inches. Its diameter is 5.51 inches. Okay, and it has an inner diameter of, okay, we don't really care about that. We just care about how big it is. Okay, so flower pot here, I mean, it has a very straightforward shape. It's very straight on these edges. There is a little like bevel here that we could do, and there's obviously a bevel down here, so we're gonna do that. So let's create the bevel that happens down here. It kind of goes inwards, so I'm going to extrude it like this. And all these faces are irrelevant now. There you go. Create a new face down here. This one's kind of weird because it kind of does this. Let me select this. Whoopsies. This one kind of moves inwards like this, right? So we'll have that, and then for the little top lip part, I'll just create a little thing here. How am I gonna do this? Here, first we'll do something similar to what we had at the top there. We'll have a little lip here. And then remove all these bits. And then I'll have like this. And then I'm going to scale this outwards. Like that. So there's a little bevel there. In fact, it might be a little bit too pronounced. Let's make it less pronounced. Kind of subtle, very subtle. Okay, wonderful. And then we're going to go like this. Or that doesn't look as good as I had hoped. Everything is a bit too smooth now, so we're going to have to sharpen some of the edges here. Sharpen this edge here. And sharpen this edge right here, if I could look at it, please. There you go. Sharpen that edge too. And I guess sharpen this edge because it's the bottom. Or actually, we'll do like this. There you go. That should make it a nice flat bottom. The only time that you might want one. So now that's basically done. We can increase the amount of subdivisions here to get different results, so we can have a smoother looking thing, I guess, if you care about that. We'll have like that, that's good. And then we'll have a solidify thing, which basically makes it have thickness. I don't need that much thickness. I'll have it have like 5 millimeters of thickness, I guess. And that's pretty much almost done. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bevel modifier here, which makes the edges all smooth. You can see the edges are kind of rounded off when I turn it on and off. There you go. I have a shade smooth there. There you go. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that's basically done, I guess. I mean, it was very simple and easy. Now comes the fun part, unwrapping it. That's how I feel about UV unwrapping. But luckily we can be lazy, because I love being lazy. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to apply my UV map here. And currently you can see that it's all out of whack. Did I apply the scale properly? I sure did not, so let's do that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove all these faces that we don't need. Zombie Shirgi, I am very zomboni. We'll have a cylinder projection, kabam. What this does is that it projects a cylinder onto it. I'm not going to explain what that means. And we're just going to adjust this until it looks like squares. How you get the pattern? I'll just find something that I like, something that looks similar. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like the shape really that I'm after, but yeah. Also, I think this bevel here is a little bit too deep inset, you know? And I want to make this a bit wider. Like that. That means I'll have to unwrap it again, but that's pretty easy. And again, just... we want these to be squares, because basically what we're doing is that we're making the texture correct, so... I want it to be squares. At least as close as we can to them. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but this has to be squares. There you go. So it looks correct from all sides. It might look a little weird. Oh, my voice. It might look a little weird on some of the edges here, which is what I'm looking out for, which has to do with this guy here. But it should be okay. We should be okay. Okay. Oh, that's a little weird right there. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Okay, whatever. It doesn't look, like, wrong from anywhere that we can really see, so that's really what matters. Oh, whoopsies. Now what I need to do is that this bottom face here also needs to have texture. It can't just be white. So I'm gonna have like that, and you can see that there's a very clear scale difference between these two textures, which we can resolve by using this fancy little tool called Average Island Scale. And then that does that, which makes all the faces have the same scale. And then because stuff is overlapping each other, and that's kind of bad 3D practice, what we want to do is pack islands, which does that. Which basically wraps it in a nice little bow there, a nice little square. But you'll notice that now all the letters are sideways, so we're just going to rotate this until the letters are right side up. And we'll just put it back. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so that's UV Unwrapping 101. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. With a cherry on top, and oh crap. I'm gonna look at this guy, and we're gonna texture it. So let's go find textures that we want. I don't know. I mean, I have some patterns saved to my computer already. I could go look at those, but none of them are really close. Again, they don't have to be close, but you know. Patterns. Let's go look at my flowers one first. I have some flower patterns here that I use for the pillows. This one might be cute to put on. I also have some black and white textures here, but not many. Just have zigzags and stuff. Yeah, I don't have many textures. The fabric ones that I use for my pillows. Notice how they're all named Dumbos. Go out and name your files. Kind of like this pattern. I might apply this, see what it looks like. I could also look for a flower pattern similar, or at least adjacent to that one, which, you know, I can do right now. I'm not going to show it just in case, but, you know, sometimes, you know, looking up images on the internet, it's always a little bit of a gamble, so I'm just going to you know, just out of an abundance of caution. Okay, let's do a flower pattern here. Okay, Vivaldi, can we play something a little bit less like that? Thank you. Be like a flower pattern. I'm looking at these pictures from Pixabay, which is a public domain image repository that I use pretty much every time I do Blender. Ah, there's that one, but that one looks kind of rigid. There's this pattern, but it doesn't. It looks a bit too regular. I don't. It doesn't look as freewheeling as the other one on the reference image. I want something a little, or maybe like this one. This one's cute. It's not exactly like the same, but I really like this one. Here, I'll use this one. Why not? Let's download this one. So this goes into my patterns category of black and white. It's technically not black and white. I think it counts. No, it's better than flowers. So we're just gonna call this. That one is cute. I know, right? We're on pattern number 6. Okay, that one's all downloaded. So we're gonna want 2 materials because we want a material for the rubbery part, and we want a material for all the fancy bits. And maybe I'll change the color from gray to like brown, something that looks a little more natural. We'll call this material a flower pot 2, and we'll call this material flower pot 2 trim. The trim part will be for those like extra bits, like the gray parts I mentioned, but the flower pot will just be the normal thing. So first thing we need to do is that we need to come up with the material. We can't just apply that pattern on because it will look very plain. We need to add like an actual material onto it. So, you know, by material I mean like, you know, plastic, paper, gold, porcelain, that kind of stuff. We need to make it look like a real object first, and then we can kind of surreptitiously look like we painted onto it or whatever, printed onto it. And I've just been using this plaster texture, which is fine, just fine. It's kind of hard to see the detail. But it is just plaster, so it doesn't really have a lot of detail. I guess, hold on. There's a thing we have in Blender that automatically does this for us. Kabam! Okay. Yeah, it is actually really hard to see the detail. Probably because of the sun. If we put it to this, it's easier to see because the sun isn't blasting out all the detail with its lights. Okay. Let's have a value here. What this basically does is it makes it big or small. You can make the texture bigger, you can make the texture smaller. If you make it too small, you start to see repeating patterns, so I want to keep it at a value that's at least not that. So 2 looks fine. Maybe like even less than that, like 1.3 is good. I like what that looks like. And now we just got to change the color of this. So let's go put in our texture. Just find that, hold on. Textures. Patterns, flower pattern, hue, okay. So we have this pattern here, which on the model looks like nothing because it's literally black on black, which is not good. So we need something else. Let's do a mixed color. And we'll have maybe a multiply here. Like this. Hold on, I'm gonna... So what this mapping does is that it tells the texture where to go. So I'm gonna put you like this. And then we're gonna want to change the color here. And I seem to have not done this correctly, otherwise it would be working. Oh wait, hold on. This. There you go. That's what we'd like to see. That's cute. Okay. So now we can change what color it is. I could also make it like... what color do I want it to be? I could also do an add color to make it look like, you know, white or something. Like, like that. Also, see how there's like a ridge there, which is really annoying. That is actually really annoying me. I might be able to fix that if I do this. White and dark blue. Maybe, but first I want to fix this going on. This is called a seam. Also a 3D artist. Yeah. I have way too many hours in Blender. Because I'm a nerd. So, but yeah, see this thing here, this like, this thing here, it's called a seam, and it's kind of a big deal. It's not fun. We don't like seams. And I actually don't know why there's a seam there. The only thing I can think of is that the texture isn't actually seamless. Like the texture doesn't actually repeat, which seems to be the case. I don't think the texture actually repeats. Okay, that's awkward. Hold on, we can prove this actually. Let me open GIMP real quick. I'm just gonna create a new 4K image. Yeah, whatever, man. Just using it for a demo. Yeah, the texture doesn't actually repeat. That's so lame. Look, if I put them right next to each other, they don't actually. What a shame. Turns out it's no fault of my own, but the texture's fault. Okay. Did the textures at least line up at some point? They do. So it is actually seamless. It's just that it's not seamless enough. See, if I layer them on top of each other, they're kind of seamless. Apparently in some places kind of not seamless. That's really annoying actually. That creates a hole in my soul. A soul in my hole. It creates a hole in my soul hole. It's very unsatisfying. It's not even like aligned properly in some places. See, oh my gosh. Have to get another design. Not necessarily. I mean, I could just ignore the seam, which is also something. It's just bothersome, you know? I could also just mess with, like, this, I guess. No, it doesn't do anything. Or alternatively, you know, we could just... Hold on, I'm trying to navigate a 3D space here. This sucks. Where's the seam? There it is, you know. Could just turn it away from the camera and they'll never know. Look at that. It's like it wasn't even there. It's just, you know, it's good practice in the 3D space to have seamless stuff. Especially if you're selling a model, like, of course, your client probably doesn't want seams in their design, right? But if it's just for us, we could just turn it away from the camera and no one has to know. There you go. Turn it towards the wall, you know? It's just, you know, it's not perfect and that's just how it is. Oh well. Oh crap, wrong thing. Okay, so now we can focus on making it look all pretty or whatever. Okay, so let's change some colors around. Let's start by changing the base color, the color of the background. Because it's very, like, you know, it's very gray right now, so let's make it like a different color. Brighter. A little bit brighter. Less color. Okay. Now we can get to painting onto it. So I'm going to do a multiply here. Let's try with that white and dark blue here. So I'm just going to turn this down. That's pretty. I'll turn on saturation though. Nice, okay. I think it's a little bit too blue. Like, I mean, it looks nice, but I just want it to be more realistic. So I'm just going to tone down the boldness of the colors. And then, well, this could be done, I guess, but I did want to include those, these little trims here. I just want them to be a solid color. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all those parts that we want to have that material, which are these bits here. Oh wait, hold on, let me do this first so I can see all of it. We're going to assign it to this new texture here, which just makes it plain. And then I want it to have kind of a rubbery looking texture, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on roughness. I'm going to make it like bluish as well, or I could make it like brown or something. Let's start with blue. A less saturated blue. Like that. Nice. I think that's actually just kind of it. Let me actually turn this up a bit here. There you go. That's our wonderful new flower pot. I'll make you even darker. For color theory reasons, I'm turning up the saturation. Okay. Okay, whatever. So that we have that. Now we have to put the dirt. We have dirt. We need dirt inside of our pot, otherwise it's just a pot, not a flower pot. So what shape is dirt? Obviously dirt is a circle. So we're gonna put a circle. The dirt will go up to like there, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Fill in this here. Make sure to unwrap it. And then I already have a texture for dirt, so we're just gonna put that in there. There, dirt. Easy peasy. Not that it matters, I'm just gonna do this. This is like meaningless, but I'm just gonna do this just for myself. Okay, there you go. So now we have dirt. Easy peasy. And now we have to pick which one of our sage plants looks best in the pot. Now obviously, like some of these big bold sage plants look better as like a model, but you know, we gotta pick the one that fits inside the pot, right? So, well, I mean, we can scale them, but they're kind of already at a realistic scale, and I want to preserve that realistic scale, right? So I'm just gonna pick which one fits the best. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to bring the dirt with me. I left the dirt behind. There you go. So if I move this, they should both move, okay. Goody gumdrops, we'll have you go down here. Okay. Now, which plant goes in here? I guess we'll just start with this one. Make sure it fits in here. There you go. Do I want a taller one though? Maybe I want a really tall one. Let's go try one of these taller ones. Like this one. Alright, does that even fit in here? I guess there's only one way to find out. Ooh, it just might. Except for that strand there. Oh, whoopsies. But if I were to get rid of this strand here, if I were to get rid of, if I Okay, well, anyway. Just by itself, without me removing anything in the mesh. It looks a little big for the pot. It's kind of comically oversized. I guess we'll try this one. This one looks a bit more manageable than the other one. The other one looks a bit turbulent. Let's have one that's a bit less like that. This one is very wide, like spread out. Doesn't really fit in here. I'm afraid to like move any of the individual bits around because they'll like clash with each other. So instead, I guess we'll just opt for this tiny one, which is fine. It is just a house plant, of course. Can't be that big. I just wanted to try. Maybe when we get stuff like cool vases and stuff, we'll try one of these other sages that is bigger. But for now, this is perfectly good. We're gonna move you into the room. Put you right there on the desk. And there you go. We're gonna call you Sage. Oh, whoopsies. And now we have 2 plants living in our little home here, and put them by the window, of course. There we go. Ooh. Flower pot design. I was thinking maybe it's a bit too small when I'm seeing it from all the way back here, but you know, I think it's fine. It's fine. Now the question of where it's gonna go. It could just go on this dresser, of course, but like could go other places. Could be over here. And maybe I prefer it like that. Looks so good, thank you. I want this aloe vera to be closer. I don't want it to be like all the way over here in the shadows. That doesn't really make any sense, right? You want your plants to be, you know, by the window. So maybe both of you guys over here. Just trying to make sure none of you guys are like clashing. Nothing's like clipping into each other. Nothing's no clipping. Okay. I mean, it looks okay. I'm just worried that the flower pots look like this one specifically looks a little bit too sleek. Which kind of contrasts with everything else that's going on. It's probably fine. Again, here's my reference image of the bedrooms I'm taking inspiration from. They don't really have flower pots that you can see, but they're clearly there. This one's made out of like wicker, which I don't know if I'll be able to do something like that easily. That would take a lot of work that I'm not willing to put in. This one has like a pot that has like a weird shape to it. It looks like paper mache. This one seems to have some patterns in it, but I can't really tell what it is. These guys have some very like overgrown plants, especially this ivy stuff. I want to see if I have anything that looks like this kind of ivy. I should. Let's just scroll through here and see. Here, broom creeper. Anything else that might look like that? Ferns, maybe. Raspberries might be fun, but I don't know if those are like a house plants. Do those count as I don't know. Boxwood, that looks funny. You can get little hedges. It might be just that creeper. That oh man plants. So we do have lots of plants to choose from, so that's good. But none of them are really like creepy vines, no like ivies or anything. Okay. That's okay. These do look very fun though, look at those. Those are very pretty. Let's, well... The thing is, like, these look like they're growing from, like, flower pots, right? But these ones are just kind of hanging off of the side. They're fig vines for the aesthetic. I've seen some rooms do that. Yeah, They're probably fake vines, but you know, might as well just get a realistic looking plant anyway. So, see, I'm not sure if these don't look like they're growing from a flower pot, you know? They look like they're just hanging off of a wall. So I might have to do some weird trickery in order to make it look like it's coming out of a pot. But whatever. I can do trickery. Some of this. And of course, let's go look for any other things that we might want. Dumb cane! Dumb cane! What is dumb cane? Dumb cane. What a thing. Herb Roberts. Hey, Roberts. There's no way it's named Roberts. Kale. I really had kale. Spinach. I love spinach. Spinach in a sandwich. Ah, money plants. Spinach is so, like, infinitely better than lettuce. I don't know why people still put lettuce in their sandwiches when it's so vastly inferior to spinach in every single way. Some of these plants have strange names. Lucky bamboo, dove's foot, inch plants, African corn flag. What is a corn flag? Salt bush, cat palm. This is just basil. Garlic. Prefer lettuce. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Rapeseed. Grass. Cocksfoot. Xanadu. Grass. Dragon tree. Mustard. I could grow mustard. Mustard, water cabbage, giant reed, airplane plants, wall iris. Let's get wall iris or taro. Ooh. I do like taro. But also the iris is just more aesthetically pleasing, I think. Kind of in the same way the ferns are. Like these ferns here. But the ferns look a little bit too big and too jungly. I think these irises might be better. Yeah. So currently we have, oh. Taro looks cute. It does, and it tastes delicious. Aloe vera, whatchamacallit, sage, you know, houseplants, and now it's time. I mean, it could just, like, have another one of these pots. Might be better than just having a different one for each. I'm gonna duplicate this guy and make it in different dimensions. We'll have this one be, excuse me, slightly smaller, I think. So let me go here. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I guess I'll just... It's going from 10 inches to 8 inches, at least in diameter, so we could do like 0.8. And then since the scale is going from 8 to 6.9 inches, using the power of math, we can do 6.9 divided by 8. And that should give it the proper scale. Thanks, math, for existing. And now all we need to do is unwrap it again so that the textures are good. So, oh crap, no, do, select all, deselect you, nope, no, deselect you. And do a cylinder projection. And go back to UV editing. Thank you. I'm gonna have to make all you guys UV map for a second. Go back to material preview. Okay, again, we're gonna do what we did last time, and that is first deselect these bottom faces, do a cylinder projection, and then change this until it looks like it's squares. Okay, good. Take this bottom face, unwrap it, Average the island scales. Pack islands. Oh wait, hold on. Forgot to turn off these guys. There you go. I think I might have forgotten to do that for the other one too. Whoopsies. Constraint image bounce. There you go. Okay, okie pokey. So we have that guy. Now we just reassign these materials as needed. There you go, and now we have a smaller version of the pot. Here. It's slightly smaller. There you go. Nice and cute. And then we'll have a... whatchamacallit, I'm going to rename you to Flower Pot 3. Apparently I didn't name you, so Flower Pot 2. Okay. I'll call you Flower Pot. Yeah, I'll call it Flower Pot 2, okay? And then we'll have another circle here that I'm literally just going to duplicate because I'm lazy. And then make sure your centers align. So I'm going to make sure your X and Y's are the same. Crap, where the heck did you go? Oh, because you're still parented to that. Hold on. Where did you go, my friend? Here. Okay, and... oh, whoopsies. Select the dirt. It is Flower Pot 3's dirt. Make sure to parent it accordingly. And then I'm just going to unwrap it, and that's done. We have another flower pot now. Kaboom! Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Look at that. Alright, now we just need another thing to go in here. Oh, see how the textures are like the exact same here? What we can do to change that is go here. We can have it be randomized. So what we need to do is pull an object info thingy here and just plug it into the random. What that should do is should make it random. Here, Flower Pot 1. I forgot to rename you guys. Here, Flower Pot 2. And your Flower Pot 3. Also, your name is Sage. And, your name is Olivera. Where's that other cylinder? I saw something... there are a bunch of, like, things here that I don't have the... oh, it's these circles here. Normally Blender artists don't care about this, but like I said, I'm kind of neurotic about this, so I'm just going to rename it because I want to. There you go. I'm not sure what those cubes are all about, but they're probably baseboard thingies. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're going to clean up our data here that we're not using. Kabam. Now everything should be nice and small. The file size, that is. Okay, now we need a new plants. New plants. I say taro. Download taro. Yeah, download it here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through the same process again. So go here, go no, here. I already got it wrong. We have taro now, so extract it using 7-zip because the Windows extractor is trash. And then we're gonna name you taro, and we're gonna pick apart all the things we don't need. And believe it or not, there's a lot of things here that we don't need. So I'm just going to create a new folder here, just to dump everything in here, and then everything that we like will move out. So we like all the level of detail 0 ones, so it's gonna pick out all these guys using the Windows search, and move them out here. And then all the maps we need base color, we need normal. Apparently I need to select all of them before cutting them out, which is weird. Oh wait, no, we don't need any of the billboard ones. Billboard ones are useless to us. We need normal, opacity, roughness, translucency. Okay, everything else we could just delete. And now we'll just name you guys accordingly. So your name shall be Taro. You're variation A, right? And so you're just Taro A. And I guess that's just the name we're gonna go with. You'd be Taro B. You're Taro C. You're Taro D. Oopsies. Taro E. Taro F. And you would be translucency, lucency. You're 2K resolution. Where you're the base color, which I'd call albedo in my files. You're the normal 2K resolution. You are the alpha channel, and you are the roughness channel. Which, by the way, now that I realize it, I think I might have plugged the roughness in incorrectly here. Yeah, I plugged roughness. You see how the roughness is all red here? That ain't no good. We need to move you to sRGB. You need to go to a separate note, a separate color. Kabam. Okay. That should be correct. I did that here. I just forgot to do it here for some reason. Oh wait, no, I didn't do it here. Man, I'm a dumbo. Look at that stupid red channel. You're supposed to be sRGB. You need to be a separate color. So many taros. Yes. If I can't have organization in my life, I might as well have it in Blender. So, you know, it's not that hard either. Maybe I can say that because I'm a fast typer. Other people, it might take them forever to do something like that because they don't type as fast, but oh well. That's what I get for being a computer nerd. So, yeah, we have our second flower pot here with all of its correct, and the plants all have the correct roughness applied to them. Good. The normal map should all be correct too. Okay. At least you have some control in your life. I know, because I'm so controlling and so powerful. At least on my computer where I can pretend about stuff. Okay, whoa, disorienting. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna import all of our taro thingies. I'm gonna go here, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Import for books files. We're importing taro. Oh, those are big. Oh wait, hold on, I also forgot to get rid of all the... Actually, I might keep you around because I might want one of you later, but anyway, for now we're just gonna get rid of you. That taro is bigger than I thought it was. Is that actually the size of a taro plant? Wait. That is massive. Can I have like a scale here? Yeah. Leaves are up to 40 by 25 centimeters. That's massive. This is to scale. This is just how big it is. Those are some big plants. Oh my goodness, they are massive. They look tiny. They're actually huge. Can you remove some leaves? I could. But also, this could just be big plant decoration. Like we could have a big old plant over here like this or something. Let's imagine like a big taro plant here maybe, or maybe not this one. Maybe one that's a little bit less. Like that. They also have little heart leaves. Look! Heart leaves. Look at them, eh? Like if we had like just imagine like if there's a vase here or something holding this huge taro plants. Maybe. Yeah, that's a little bit wishful thinking. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to choose from a different plant, but I will keep the taro. Could just do the iris, but I want something with big leaves, you know? We have tiny leaves, we have aloe leaves, which are just like squid tentacles. Might as well have something with a bit big leaves. Balsam. Hemp. Yeah. I could grow weed, you know? I could grow weed. Who's stopping me from growing weed in my virtual bedroom? Coriander, maybe? No, those also have tiny leaves. I just like coriander. There's boxwood, there's blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. What does oregano look like? Kind of similar to what we had before. Peppermint, kale. Does kale grow in a flower pot? Or does it grow in like water? I actually have no idea. Oh, kale is really big though. Kale sprout, or maybe kale plants. Archaea palm, Arcea palm. Look at this. Kale is massive. It looks diseased too. Look at it. It looks like a fungus. That's weird. Bird of paradise. Do we even have anything like that? We probably have Chinese fan palm. We have actual palm trees. Cane palm. Cat palm. Well, I must know what a cat palm looks like. Spineless yucca. I don't know what makes it so spineless. I don't know why you had to insult the yucca like that. It does look diseased, that's what I'm saying. There's a silver lady fern. Nothing about this to me says silver or lady, except I guess fern, that counts. No, it doesn't look good. I don't know how you can call these palms. Maybe something with flowers in them. Hold on. There doesn't seem to be something for flowers, by the way. There's mushrooms. You could grow mushrooms. There's also a category for plants and snow. Oh, I see. You could just get piles of snow, sure. Trees. I could get whole trees. Debris. Is there like... No, there's not like piles of debris. Wait. Technology might be good. Hold on. Is this just... What kind of technology are we talking though? Because it seems to be mostly pickaxes and axes. Sickle. Yeah. Food and drink. Pear, pumpkins. You know, me and my buddy were thinking of making a food game. And now that I have literally all of these bits of food available to me for free, like I can just go into any one of these and download them. That might make our life really, really easy. Okay, well anyway, but I'm just so fast. It's such a nerdy thing to be excited about, is having a bunch of 3D models, but like... Anthurium plants? I've never heard of that before. Nope. A food game, what will it be about? It'll be about... It's basically a cooking simulator game, but like a cooking, like anarchy kind of game where, you know, normal cooking sims, it tells you I want an order of a steak and I want you to cook it like this and I want you to put this stuff on it and I want you to garnish it. Like, no, lame, boring. I want a food game where you can make literally anything. If you want to stuff a whole pear into a piece of banana bread and then deep fry it and then serve it to your customer with a plate of whipped cream, then I think you should be able to do that. That's the kind of game that I would like to make. I just haven't done that because You can kind of imagine how that might be a logistical nightmare, but that's the kind of cooking game that I would like to make. Anyway, I have to pick one of these guys to do. You're kind of cute. There's no like flowers. That sounds crazy. Exactly. Ask tip of my joystick if that exists yet. What the heck is tip of my joystick? That sounds like a weird innuendo that I kind of like. White everlasting. I gotta know what money plant looks like. The heck is money plant? Money plant. And how big is it? I really need to look up how big these plants are before I hang them up here. Oh, this is decently sized. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of into this. Let's do this plant next. Money plants. Beautiful. Get the medium quality version. Low quality is like, you know, if you have far off in the distance here. High quality is if you're doing like a commercial render where you need super detail because your client really wants detail, but subreddit for finding the name of the game that you can't remember. I see. I probably have games like that, but most of those games are Flash games, and ever since I got like a Flash emulator, like a Adobe Flash game emulator, then I kind of already found all of them, so... I used to play a lot of PBS Kids games, PBS Kids Flash games, but they all got borked, so luckily I played them again, and they were less fun than I remember them being, unfortunately, but, you know... Let's just have a JSON file attached to it. What is inside here? This is probably when you import it into Unreal Engine, actually, because these models are built for Unreal Engine. So this is probably an Unreal Engine file. Play cool math games. I weirdly didn't play a whole lot of cool math games. It was PBS Kids for me that I played a lot of. It's just probably why I'm so super smart. I'm so smart because I played so many PBS Kids games. Unlike you guys playing your stupid cool math games. Oh, but you know what I got reminded of recently? It was a Starfall. I don't know if y'all ever been to Starfall, and the site still exists, but I looked it up on the Wayback Machine to get like the classic looking version of it, and it's like a website that we visited in my kindergarten when we went to the computer lab was Starfall, and I remember like there was like a MS Paint kind of software where you drew a picture and then we printed it out and stuff. That was like first grade or kindergarten that I visited that website. Weird. Starfall. Yeah, I hadn't heard that name in so long. I've forgotten it, but like once I saw that name, I'm like, I knew exactly what it was, right? So very cool, very fun. The pumpkin building one was my favorite. You're right, there was a pumpkin one where you like carved a pumpkin. I didn't do a whole lot on Starfall though, because I only ever visited Starfall in class, like in my school thing, and we never did a whole lot of Starfall stuff, but I remember that I knew what YouTube was already, and I watched this video of someone playing the Super Mario Brothers theme on the piano blindfolded. I was like weirdly enamored by that video. And of course you weren't allowed to go on YouTube in kindergarten, but since I was so smart, I still went there anyway when the teacher wasn't looking, and I watched that video. Starfall game. Yeah, wait, hold on. That seems. Is there like Is there like speed runs for Starfall? I gotta know this. If not, oh, so there are. Oh wait, no, this doesn't look like. This is Sonic Frontiers. Speedrun.com. Starfall. Please tell me. No, guys. All right. New speedrun.com category. Can I go to Starfall right now? What game? Can I even? Here, let's go to the kindergarten ones. Yeah, can we speedrun Starfall? There's got to be some kind of Starfall speedrun we can do. Man, you can tell the art has not changed since like the early 2000s when I used it. Look at that, beautiful. It's not quite as, hold on, where's the, let's go to, here, archive.org. Let's go to Starfall. Let's go to like 2011. There you go. That's the Starfall I remember. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we could start a new category on speedrun.com for Starfall playthroughs. He's the one who teaches you to read, but it's been a while. I didn't use Starfall for anything like that. We used iStation. And I remember in 7th grade, I took like a computer like software class, and my teacher was an employee for iStation. Which is like a, you know, one of those learning programs, like online learning, not online learning, it's not exactly, it's just computer learning. But I specifically remember he told a story about working at iStation and like something about the employee culture there, that if you left your desk and you left your computer unlocked, what the other employees would do is that they would get on your computer, they'd change your wallpaper to David Hasselhoff, and when you came back, you would be Hasselhoffed. And employees, new employees from all around were constantly getting Hasselhoffed because they kept leaving their computer unlocked. Man, what a workplace. Okay, let's get these 5 maps arranged in an inverted cross pattern, which is a little concerning, but whatever. Okay, and then of course we're going to rename these plans. The version of Rickroll. Yeah, Rickroll is a little too, you know, on the nose. So we gotta come up with something else. We got Hasselhoff. Oh, whoopsies. What did I just open? Get out of here. You are... What were you? Translucency. Translucency. Thank you. You're albedo. I almost typed in color. That's not what I named it. Not that it really matters, but I like uniformity here. You're alpha. Okay. Now we have beautiful money plants to use, so let's go import those guys. There you go, those are much more reasonably sized. Alright, beautiful. Wow, those actually look like they'd fit in a flower pot instead of being everywhere. This guy is just kind of laying on the ground. Okay. Let's kind of spread you guys all out here. I create a new material here, we'll call it money underscore plants. And then we're going to go to here, shading, so we can set up the texture as we did before. Here. You. I don't think it brought on all of them. They are also slightly incorrect, like the alpha one is incorrect. Who hasn't killed at least one indoor plant? Me, because I've never actually had indoor plants. I just have them in Blender. The one lying on the ground is accurate. I wonder if it actually looks dead or if they just... You know, I don't know. Alpha here, you're supposed to be SRGB. You are separates color. What BSDF stands for, I have no idea. I just know it has something to do with shaders. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. There you go, wonderful money plant stuff. Now to add that translucency map. Translucency. Translucent here. And put in the normal map. Doing a lot of node-based stuff here. Apparently nodes are kind of unknown to people. If I send you some money, will you buy a cactus? No, man, I live in West Texas. If I wanted a cactus, I'd just pick one off the ground myself with my bare hands. That's how we do it out here in the West. No, but if I do, I go outside. There are just some cacti I could pluck if I wanted. They're like wild cacti, of course, but you know, still. Man, I've gotten a lot of texts. Hold on. What the heck is this? Oh, okay, there's a thingy. Okay. I'll have to remember to do that. I'm gonna literally write a reminder. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I need to write a reminder for myself right now, or else I'm going to forget this. Okay. Now that that's done, we can pick up all these guys here. Link materials. And then, again, just pick out whichever one looks best for our little pot here. Okay. Oh, whoopsies. Which one do I want here? Also, Doodle sent me a text message. Let's see if he's, if she's around for some doodling. Okay. They're gonna be off of work soon. Epic. Okay, blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Which one do I want? Tall one. Try the tall one. This one looks kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't really look correct because there's a super duper tall plant here that's just, you know, sitting. Also, can I look at the... Oh crap, too fast, too fast, too fast. There you go. It does look a little funny. I don't really like how tall it is. Let's go for one of these more modest ones. And this one's kind of drooping down. It has a fun little droopy to it. That's nice. Hold on. Again, gotta align you up here. I mean, it looks a little weird now that it's not touching the ground. Okay, I guess we'll try... These guys are all like flopping around. Why is this plant is so floppy? Let's try this one. This one's a little curvy. I like it. The white and blue for the vase. I sure did. There you go. Okay, and then blop. I like this one. I'm gonna call you Money Plant. And I will name you Money Plant. And blah blah blah. I'll put you back right here. There you go. Have you faced towards the sun because you're a plant and you want to do that. Maybe put you like not too close to the edge, but you know. Hold on, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on here. I'm trying to check to see if any of the leaves are colliding with each other, like clipping through each other, because we don't want that. There you go. There are some of our lovely houseplants. I feel like they need to be more spread out though, you know? We'll have this aloe vera guy go over here. Our little octopus. And then I'm going to move the sage over this way. Move you, oh, whoopsies. Closer here. Like that, perhaps. Yeah. Or put you closer here. Again, I don't want you guys to clip into each other, so I have to like be careful here. I want them to be close, but see how this leaf is like clipping into that there? It's really annoying. Just gonna do like that, I guess. Or I could just rotate the plant. Or move this like over here. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, so we have some stuff here. I'll probably put other things like a mirror maybe or something on this. What do people even put on their dresser? My dresser is like, I don't even, like, my dresser's in my closet. I don't put anything on it besides clothes. Which I guess I could do, but might as well put decorations on it, you know? So, what do you put on a dresser? You have candles, an onion, a single book. I mean, this is just this is just a photo shoot for the dresser. It's not like someone's room. Here they put that, and here they put nothing. What are these? It's just a circle. It's a circle that you put on your desk. Okay, sure. It's a virtual bedroom. I should be able to just do whatever I want, but somehow I'm still confused. Oh well. Okay. Now I shall work on some plant thingies for this shelf here. So, like it shows in this photo here, there's, oh my gosh, my controls, there's some vines hanging off of here, which I wanted to do with the wall creepers. There's also some plants hanging off of things like over here. This might be a little tricky though, but I don't know. I'd have to figure out how to do that from tutorials or something like that. But I do want to at least have something like this, and there are also little tiny pot. There's like a tiny potted plant here, which I'm not sure how this thing's getting any sunlight, but you know, I guess it could be like a succulent, I guess. Okay, so whatchamacallit, right, let's go get that wall creeper plant thingy. Creeper. It's also wall iris. Let's close that for now. Where's that creepy creeper? I'm a creeper. There you are. Broom creeper. What a name. Download the mid-quality one. And of course, because also I want piano music now. I'm not going to explain this process again. I'm just gonna let you guys listen to my keyboard as I do this. Okay. Sounds like Minecraft. Nice. I could just play the Minecraft soundtrack, I guess. I don't have it downloaded to my computer though. I'd have to find a download for it. But I could just get it off of his Bandcamp C418's Bandcamp. I think that's where I'll get it. Okay. I could also keep these extra money plant thingies for something else. Is there something I can do with these like little bits here that are like just, oh my gosh, that are like sitting on the floor, like this guy? This guy's just kind of on the floor. I don't know, maybe, but I'll just... This one's small enough that I could put it in a little tiny pot and like put it up here, you know? Somewhere up there on the shelf. Yeah, I might do that. No, I'm deciding not to do that. Is there no way for me to say where... Okay, you know what, whatever. Fine. Have I been naming you correctly? Okay, good. Look at all those wall creepers. Weird. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I don't have my thing. This whole time I haven't had the music credits. Whoopsies. Oh, dang it. Something hyper Shirgi specific. I did in my last ones. I just haven't gotten to that yet. I'm just like, just making some normal stuff right now. But my other ones I had like pictures and some phrases and stuff like that. We'll see. I like hung a pride flag on one of them at some point, and then I just kind of hid it into some artwork, as you can see right back there. I don't know what I'll do for this one. Who knows? I mostly did it to fill space, to be honest. I'm just like, what else can I add in here that's not just something generic? Oh, yeah, flag, sure. Maybe the next time we'll just put a Texas flag. Yeah, Texas. It's not a bad idea, actually. I might do that. Right, what was I doing? Right, textures. I'll just do this one because you're the coolest looking one. But definitely not going to hang this one up in my room. I mean, maybe, but it's massive. But it looks the coolest, so I'm going to use this one for now. That doesn't look correct. Wait. Oh, that's very wrong. Oh, because these are the money plant images. Dang it. I did the money plant. Aw, man. Wrong texture. Whoopsies. No, do the do the broom creeper ones. There you go. No wonder it looks incorrect. It's like, why does it look so wrong? Because it is wrong. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, hold on. There you go. There you go. This one's just a bunch of sticks. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a bunch of sticks. Might as well just have some of these guys that are more viney. But where'd they come from? Like, how would I like attach them here? If I were to just do like a mock-up here where just kind of like just kind of put them here, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, you know? They're just kind of sitting there. That one looks kind of weird. Because it's covering up stuff. These ones are covering up stuff though. Is this the smallest one they have? Sure is. This one's super long too. And very long plants. These don't even fit here. They're like colliding into the thing. See how they're like clipping into it? How would I even like go about adding these to my thing? It would have to be like all the way out here. These things are meant to hang from ceilings. Doing it like this would be just look awkward. Alright, don't delete it. Just add it back here. These wall creepers are very big plants. I could shrink them, I guess. You know, because they're not really plants. They're just like, not, they're just kind of fakeish plants, but, you know, still. I'd like it to at least be to scale if I can keep it to scale. See this leaf here? So it's like, I'm not going to delete it quite yet until I commit to anything, but still like, what do I do about this? I need something else that's viney, I guess. I mean, it does look fine, eh? It would just require some fiddling around. And I'm not a very good fiddler. I've never played the fiddle. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about these guys. Here, I'll try it again, but I'll shrink you. Let's make you... Actually, let's make all of you. Scale you down to like 2/3 of what you was. Okay, that feels a little bit better. And I guess now I could use the other ones. They're still kind of big though. Here. Bring you back over here. I'm going to scale you again, this time by 1/3. Oh crap. Scale you in every direction by 1/3. There you go. So now you guys should be like reasonably sized to put like over here, you know? Like you're still a little bit messy. Let's go grab another one. These stems are all like growing out of something, but I'm not. See how they like terminate? They're clearly growing out of something, but I don't know what that something would be. You can't have a sideways flower pot. That doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do about this? But like on its own, that does look okay, right? If I set it back to render mode. Let me open Discord real quick. Just checking up on DMs. Doodles might appear here in a bit. We'll see. Okay. Right. So, how do they do it here? There might be like it's like a hidden flower pot up there, I guess, that I just can't see because it's hidden by all the vinage. We'll see. You know what? Let's create a new flower pot. I've been kind of not doing that, even though I named the stream that, and that's the purpose of it. Let's pick one of you guys. So I'm gonna keep you guys over in an extra collection. Call you extra for now. Like a chunk of grass? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna hold you guys in there for a little bit. I'm gonna move you there too. So all that stuff I'll just save for later. What I'm gonna do is continue to create our thingies. Create a cylinder. Okay, and this cylinder, it will be 6.5 by 6.5 inches. So I'll just do that. There you go. And it kind of like, you know, it gets a little smaller at the bottom here. And then the top, it kind of does like, not that extreme like that. And then no, that's good. Apply subdiv to that. Okay, that's good. And also, it's like on the sides here, there are little ears. I don't really know how I'm gonna make those without some weirdness going on. Because like I could extrude this, I guess. That like kind of counts, but like it's a little more detailed than that. But then that would like do that. Okay, you know what, whatever, that's fine. If I had like an ear like this, I'd have to extrude it out like this. Little handles like that. I'd have to be like that, even though that's not quite correct. That's not correct. Oh, weird. Okay, I'm just gonna call that good. That's close enough. Or it's just a small ball. Yeah, but I don't really know what these little ear handles are supposed to be, but I'm including them because, you know, they're part of the design, so... Probably because they're so thick, and the actual thing, it's like very thin, right? Okay, I'll do this first. I will, well... It's probably because this cylinder doesn't have a lot of... Like, it doesn't have a lot of edges. It's not very edgy. Okay, you know what? Whatever. This is good enough. Good enough, I say. Oh. See how it's like pointing upwards slightly if I... It's like moving up. That's a little weird. Could try... I'm not sure actually how to fix this. I've never had something weird like this happen. Oh, weird. Squishy. Just do simple. Okay, whatever. I'll have you be a thickness of like 5mm, I guess. Then add a bevel here. A bowl vase. Let me look up a reference of that. Ah, I see. Maybe like a fancier one. Also, Chopin. Oh my goodness. So moody. There's just a fishbowl. This one's just underwater clover. I could also get some designs on it. Yeah, something like this. We could download a texture and like make it look like this. That wouldn't be too hard. I just need to find the design I like. Just a fishbowl? Yeah, but we could just have a fishbowl with funny pattern like this. We could have cool patterns on it. I think we will. I just need to find the correct cool pattern. Okay, let's at least start with this. If I'm gonna put it on the shelf, it's probably not gonna be made of glass. but you know. Make sure to shade smooth here. There you go. Have some hard and normals there. Don't ask me what that means, because you're not gonna get a good answer. Mark that as seam. And then, ooh. UV map. If you haven't guessed already, the UV map is what allows us to determine if a texture is correctly placed or not. Like, see how it's like weirdly pinching here? That's how I know there's a problem that I can fix doing that. See how the textures are a little bit squashed? These are supposed to be perfect squares. They're a little squashed. Which is how we know that we're doing something wrong. Rainbow-ish? How in the world are you supposed to get that? Okay. Into the glass with some color and shape it. Okay, hold on. Rainbow bowl vase. What in tarnation? That one looks kind of funky. It looks like a bunch of starbursts you taped together. This one's filled with sand, which is kind of cool. Hey, look, it's the flag of Romania. Very cool. These are just rainbow bowls. This one's kind of cool. What I see here. Dang. Okay. Anywho, we have this guy. We need some kind of leafy pattern to put on this. I'm not really sure what it'd be. Okay, well, anywho. New flower pot. Your flower pot 4. If I could look at you. Thank you. Okay, now we need to determine what kind of flower pot we want here. This one's kind of dirty. I don't really like that. I'll just find one with like a... This one's a little more porcelain looking. I've just been getting like plaster textures from this website, ttbookcase.com. Just been getting plaster, but there's not really anything that's like ceramic. There's marble. That's not really plaster, of course. There's like all these guys, but these are for like, you know, tiles and stuff. Or like countertops. See how they're like all shiny and all that? And it doesn't really work. I mean, they look nice, but I mean, I guess it could also have a granite vase or a granite pot. That's not out of the picture, but that seems a little weird. There's also a soapstone here. Whatever natural stone means, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. It's all shiny too, so it's not like they took a picture of a cliff or something. It's just like a picture of a countertop and stuff. So I guess I could go for something like this, you know? I don't know why there's so many of them. They all look the same. Yeah. No, I'd rather... I'll just reuse the plaster ones. It's not a big deal. There you go. It doesn't look bad at all. It's just a little difference. There you go. Not really happy with these colors. Hold on. Make it a bit brighter. I kind of like that pinkishness. Kind of like that. Maybe make it a little bit more like yellowy. Yeah, okay. And then I guess we'll just find a picture we like to put on it. But what picture? Like, what pattern? We need a pattern. I have some on my computer. I could look at those real quick, but I don't think I'm going to use any of those. Patterns. Let's look at my flower patterns. I have these guys. I don't really, I mean, we already used this one. This one's kind of weird. I don't really, I want something a little bit more vintage looking. I don't know if I'm gonna find that here though. These are all very modern looking, and I've already like prowled this. That one maybe. Like, I'm not gonna use any of the texture. I'll just use the shape of it to achieve something like here, where it's just like the shape of it, right? And there's like some color here. I was thinking like something like that, right? So I guess I'll just do that. I could just drag this in, there you go. It's a nice design. I hope so. Okay, next color. I'm gonna have you do like this. Oh wait, no, like this. There you go. Then have you be like dark green, a little bit less bluey. Hold on, more yellowish. There you go. And then I'm gonna turn up the scale here, something like 1.5. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, I guess it's it. This one does have some like dirt at the top and bottom, and I know ways we can achieve that, but I'm not gonna do it. But I could, but I don't wanna, but I could. Okay, I'm gonna do at least something. I'm gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna have it be as detailed, but I wanna have a little bit. I go to here, nope, here. I need surface imperfections. Let's get the smudges one. I'm trying to consolidate my work here a little bit here. Okay. is so messy. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, anyway. For you to be much larger. Ooh, that's the wrong way. There you go. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. This one, this one. Closer to what I want. That one's a bit too splattery. Okay, we could have something like that, I guess. I'll set you to non-color, and then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have... Ooh, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I have an idea. First, we're gonna have a mixed color node. What we're gonna do is basically say where all the scuffs are. Let's just mark it with something that we can easily see, like pink for now. And then what I'm gonna do is this I will also use to create a few depressions into the thing, like it's been scratched, you know? In order to do that, I need a bump node that I'll plug this into, and weird. That's what you're seeing right now. It's a little funky, so we're gonna have to turn it way, way down. And the opposite direction, I think, too. This is like where little scuffs are gonna be. I know it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Let's make it even smaller. It needs to be subtle. Maybe even more subtle than that, like... There you go. And then what needs to happen is... I want like a brown color for that, and then we want a vector math here, and then we want to add these two together. Or I don't have to do that actually. I think I can just keybinds, please. Do this. There you go. Post this into VR chat. You know, I guess I could. Okay, I don't know if you can see here, but here. See the difference when there's no scuffs, and then if I do this, there's a tiny bit of, you can see that there's a little bit of a depression there. I could also exaggerate this, I guess. Yeah, okay, well, you see the difference, right? So now it actually looks like it's been scratched, although it's a bit extreme. But the good news is I can change this to be whatever I want, so... I could change this to be like this one, eh? Yeah, that one looks a little bit better. Adding depression helped anything? Yeah, but it makes me feel better, so... It's a little bit more... I don't know if you can see it on stream. For me, it's like super apparent. But on the stream, it might be a bit compressed. But, I mean, when you're looking at it from this far away... Oh, please? Spinning wheel of death. Dang it. Yeah? When you're looking at it from this far away, you're not going to see anything. But, you know... Might as well model something that looks pretty realistic from the get-go, so... Of course, you don't have to be as neurotic as me as on these things if you're doing it yourself. You could have it be very simple, that's fine. I just choose to make it hard. Where's Doodles? They said they'd be back in 20 minutes. Almost an hour ago now, they said in 20 minutes. Unless that meant 20 hours. They said I'll be there in 20. I think they were just lying to me. Okay. Have the topsoil be around here. There you go. And then unwrap this. I need to name all you. Flower pot for 20 days, maybe. Make sure to name all our stuff. Maybe I'll put this Blender render up on Sketchfab or something, or Gumroad. You can buy my bedroom and you can live in it. This is like super like not anything to do with me, but like you know how Jay Schlatt does those videos of reacting to people's bedrooms? I always thought of doing like a 3D animation. Like I'd have a camera or like a VR headset, take its gyroscope data and then put it into a camera here so it looks like I'm having a handheld camera in my Blender room and do like a room tour and have something like, because it's a Blender render, right? So I could have something ridiculous in there or something like that. I always wanted to maybe do something like that. I just haven't done it yet, but maybe, maybe next time. That might be really fun. Do that, please. Yeah, hold on, I'll get right on it. Let's put some dirt in that vase. There you go. Okay, awesome. Now we need to put a plant in it. And I want to put like a small plant, you know? Let me put it right here on like the almost top shelf. I mean, this plant, oh, actually, now that I look at it, this vase is way too big. I made a big vase. If I want to put something here, I'd need a smaller vase. I could put it on a top shelf, I guess. Yeah. I could also have nothing in it. I mean, it's a vase, it's decoration on its own, but I might as well put a plant in here. Put it kind of deep set into here so it doesn't look like the vase is gonna fall over, because vases do that. Okay, yeah, okay. So what kind of plants? What kind of plant do I want? If we added the broom creeper, I could try putting the broom creeper in here. The success of that is going to be a little dubious, because we could do something like this with the plant on the very edge and then like here. I might have to add like a bit of grass here to make it look a bit more realistic, so it's not just hanging off of nothing, you know, but like just as a concept. I could have something like that, I suppose. I'm not sure how much I like it though, compared to my reference image here. I mean, if you really scrutinize it, you can tell that it's really disjointed. Excuse me. Yeah, so I don't know. If I move this vase over to the side more, would it look more convincing? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's try some of these other guys here. This one's just a bunch of sticks. I don't know when I'm going to use that one. I don't know when I'm going to need bundle of sticks as a decoration, but you know, they did it in the reference images, so who knows. Could have bundle of sticks as decoration, that's fine. Valid. You guys growing out of the same pot here. This is going to clip so hard into some of these guys. Yeah, that you can see this little branch is going directly into the shelf. You could probably see it on the other side. No. Oh, a little bit, just barely. If I had like that, right? I mean, it could just bend it to conform to like my geometry here. Man, it really does look like that vase is just gonna fall away. Okay. Here, this might be terrible, so before I do this, I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to create copies of them so that if I screw this up, I have something to come back to here. But I'm gonna modify the geometry of you guys. Hide this guy for now. There you go. Focus on you guys only. So what I'd need to do is select the edge faces of you guys, which are squares, weirdly. And the way I do this is turning on proportional editing. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Not everything's attached. See how those leaves aren't moving even though everything else is? These leaves aren't actually attached to these things, which makes it so that... I mean, it looks like they are, but they're not actually. Ooh, okay, that makes this even more complicated. Maybe here... Here, I can turn off connected only. Oh, that's not correct. If I did like... Oh, weird. That's so dumb, eh? I mean, that's kind of worked, I guess. These guys are probably stretched, though. I could select all these guys and, like, kind of correct it by doing that. Okay. You guys aren't technically connected here. At least make you guys go inside the pot-ish. There you go. Okay, that looks really goofy. But, okay, that's a start, I guess. Who's gonna notice the difference except for everyone, eh? That looks really strange. See how like the vines aren't like, they're not touching any, they're just kind of floating a great distance away. That might be a bit bothersome. It's already bothering me, that's for sure. If I select this whole branch maybe and like kind of push it over. Need you to like smooth here. Hold on. Oh crap, wrong thing. Dang it. I meant to do wireframe. Here I am compiling shaders. Get out of here. I wanted to... No. I wanted to deselect some of these. There you go. Why is that orange? Oh, that's the origin. Okay, I mean, I guess that kind of works. You can't really tell that it's stretched, I guess, unless you scrutinize it. It's probably fine. It's a little smaller than I'd like, though. Let me move you over to the side a bit more. Like that. That makes me feel... Oh wait, you can't see it. Here. Okay. But I'd probably need more of that to make it look a bit more convincing. Because here they have a lot of it. And also big leaves, by the way. Okay. Alright, let's surreptitiously take one of these guys. Animation, nope. Forgot to copy the dirt. Dang it. Sad. Let's make one, eh? Okay, so we have this here, which I just nicked this so I could have another thing. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna have another one of these vines that I stole from the internet here. Lovely, get out of here, weird tendrils. This one's a bit too creepy, but maybe that's why I like it. It can't be any more creepy than this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, I want a nice long one, eh? I like them nice and long. Oh, crap. And of course, since, oh my gosh. Rotate. Since you're putting vines here. We're gonna have to, like, stretch out these vines to conform to this, thing here. Which might be a problem, but oh well. We're gonna try it. Let's go local view on this, and then we're gonna grab the stems here, at least the ones that we can see. There you go. That's probably all of them, right? And then we're gonna move them, turn on proportional editing, and also turn on proportional editing and change it to... I had sharp. Let's see what root looks like. Looks basically the same. I think I preferred sharp. Okay. Yeah. So kind of go like this. Okay, and then pop. People are way better than you in Blender. My friend, these plants I stole off of this site. Fab. Look at all these wonderful plants that I'm using for myself. It's okay. Who cares? Stealing is awesome. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized some of these plants are clipping. Are any of you clipping? Oh gosh, too fast, too fast, too fast. You're clipping kind of yes, too much. I'll just delete these leaves and call it okay. Clipping is not allowed here. Hear that, Twitch? No more clipping, eh? Hey, this vine is literally going into the... No, I can't have that. Move it away. There. That leaf is literally going into the shelf. Delete that one. Any you leaves going directly into the shelf. You. Go away. You. Oh, go away. Any of them directly clashing with the... You're directly clashing with the flower pot, so you go away. Oh crap. I mean Minecraft, you know, weirdly. Anytime anyone says village, it's always Minecraft that comes to mind first. Villages are just synonymous with Minecraft, because villages, obviously, they don't exist anymore. They only exist in Minecraft now. It's the only place where you can even find villages. Okay, so here are our vines that are a little weird. Not so sure if I really like them. They look a little misplaced. They're a little too thin, eh? The vines feel misplaced. Oh, I guess you can't see them because my... Hold on. I don't like them. I actually don't like them, like, at all. If I'm unsure about it, that means I don't like it, so I'm just gonna move on. That's okay. We'll find other plants. There are many other plants for us to use. Okay, well, let's pick what plants we're gonna use then. Hold on, let me check something real quick. An orchid? Do I have orchids? I don't have orchids. Sad. No orchid. Okay. Where is Doodles? I'm gonna send him a good gif to make sure I'm in business. Where is Doodles? Okay, anyway. Back to choosing a plants. Oh, weird. No, 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 no. Go back to my library. There's a whole lot of things here in my library that I'll have. Scenes. I have street curbs, traffic cones, and, buildings. I can make buildings. They have lots of debris here, which is awesome. Debris is really hard to make in Blender, so gladly they have textures for it. What about furniture? Look at all this furniture. I didn't use any of this furniture. I modeled it all myself because I'm a weirdo. And you should just steal furniture from the internet if you can. Don't be like me because you'll waste a lot of time. But You can make it yourself. Safety rails, but that's not what we're here for. Plants. We want plants. Okay, what kind of plant do we want? What's a gazania? That's kind of cute. I like the flowers. I could have a weed. Actually, just the weed. A castor oil. Mustard. I can grow mustard. Yay. Man, these plants look so unassuming. How does anyone go up to these plants and like say, I'm gonna make a paste out of you and then put you on a hot dog and see how you taste? Who was the first? I've been meaning to use this wall iris, I guess. But I need something a little small. Aloe vera. I do have aloe vera already. Here. Well, not that one. This is sage. You are aloe vera. Ain't it pretty? Okay. But I need something to put in these pots here. I did download Taro, but Taro was much, much bigger than I imagined it was. This one looks a little smaller. What kind of decorations do you have in your real room? Not many. I'm kind of frugal about that kind of stuff. I don't really care. And plus, nobody's looking at it anyway, except for some people. But on the stream, I could have it. Reality can be whatever I want. So I might have cheeseweed. I don't even know what cheeseweed is, but that name is so funky. What is cheeseweed? Hey, cheeseweed. Okay. Oh, great. Cheeseweed. Paddle plants. Looks like something that could make you high. Maybe. There is actually just hemp here that I could put. Where is that? Yeah, we have just hemp. Straight up. Cheeseweed, kind of cute. Cheeseweed. It is kind of cool, but not as boisterous as I want to it. I'm not gonna put hemp in my room, guys. But, you know, if you wanted to, nobody's gonna stop you. It's like, you know, going outside, stealing a vehicle, and shooting down citizens in a video game. In GTA 5. You could grow weed, but in your virtual blender room, and not in your real one. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying you can do that. I like dove's foots. This looks like a garnish. It's also really small. Okay. Let's try this. I'd like something small, but if I want something, because I want something to put on like a shelf here. But like these vases are kind of big, see? They're a little too big. I'm gonna need a small vase, so I guess I'll just do that now. I do need something to put in here. Or maybe, hold on. I could just use another, like one of these guys. I have the sages. Hold on. Okay, material preview. Yeah, just take forever. Okay. What I can do is, because I already have the material, I can just go here and go, I want another sage. Or maybe I want another aloe vera, and then... Oh, there you are. And then just, what the heck? Oh, are you the... Yeah, you're the other one. Get out of here. So why are you in this... Here, go here. could just go here and just like pick out a new one, right? Because I already have it all, so I could just pick out a new one of these that I want. And I want one that's different than the one I currently have. Let me just bring this out here for reference so I don't pick one that I've already used, which seems to identify with this one, so I'll get rid of that. Don't worry, I duplicated it, it's still there. So I guess we'll do like this one. This one's pretty small. All we need to do is apply the material to it, aloe vera, and it should already be there. And then I can just, you know, oh crap, put it inside the pot. There you go. More aloe vera. Easy peasy. Make it so that's not falling off out of the ledge. There you go. I mean, it looks a little weird actually that it's so high up there, but because aloe vera is kind of a shooty up plant, right? So it looks kind of weird. It doesn't look bad though. I could have it just like be. Okay. And I also need some plants to maybe put like on the floor, right? I need like a big vase, like a glass vase. Aiko suggested that I could put on like the floor or maybe put somewhere. We'll see. So we have already aloe vera. Let's use another plant for this here. I want another sage plant. So let's go import our sages. Sage. A small one, hopefully. Oh, whoopsies. I forgot to put the aloe vera away. Okay, now we just need to pick a sage plant. I'm just gonna pick this out here so we can see which one we've already used. It's kind of hard to tell. It's this one. Okay, delete that because we already used that. So let's use a different one. Maybe this one. This is kind of tall. Maybe this one. Let's get the small one. Use the sage material that we've created. Ooh, looks a little big for the pot. It should be fine-ish. I'll just have to do a little bit of fiddling. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. Okay, so now we have another sage thingy, which looks like it's bursting out of its container, but whatever. Good enough. Again, I don't want it to clash with the existing aloe vera, so I gotta be careful here. I don't want the plants to fight. So the stream can see it, I'll just like put it down here. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Looks a little bit rigid. I'll have to because my thought is these guys look a little bit too centered. I'm gonna move you over to the side here. That feels a bit more natural, yeah? Okay. And then okay, let's continue with get out of here. Okay, save, do a cleanup here. Get rid of all the unused data, just so our file size isn't massive and Blender doesn't die. Okay, so we have this. Now, let's go create a tiny flower pot for this thing. Let's find a new design. I mean, I could just base it off of this here, but I would like a small flower pot like this with a tiny diameter, and I want to find a quick thing for it, so I'm gonna go to Amazon and just steal an image of one. Okay, I want like a small one. It doesn't have to be like super duper. I might just make like a plain one next, but 6-inch. I would like a smaller one, maybe like a 4 or 5-inch pot. And I want one because I wanna find one online that has those specific dimensions so I can steal them. Those are tiny, 2.5-inch. Ooh. These ones look boring. Okay, I'm just gonna look up 4-inch flower pot, which is the same length as my what's funny? My caterpillar. No. My fingers? No. My the same length as my ruler that I cut into thirds. I don't know. Dang it. Here, let's just do this one. Or no, I like this one better. Actually, these flower pots are made of like solo cups. Let's not have that. There you go. This is a very basic looking flower pot, but basic is fine. There you go. 4.01 inches by 3.23 inches by 2.57 inches. How specific. But okay, they probably measured it in centimeters first and then converted it to inches, which is why it's so weird. But then why is it 4.01? Why can't it just be 4.0 inches? They couldn't make something that's 4.0 inches, it had to be 4.01. What a weird thing. Okay, well, anywho. I'm just gonna move the cursor to there. Oh, whoopsies. And then we're gonna create a cylinder right here. Okay, the cylinder is... Wait, hold on. It's 4.01 inches in diameter. It is 3.23 inches high, and the base is 2.57 inches. So I guess I can just scale this to a factor that is 2.57 divided by 3.23 to be exact. Okay, and then... Oh, maybe I should have... Oh crap. That's... Dang it, hold on. It's the most sci-fi fantastical place on Earth. My bedroom at a Saturday night. I don't know, I haven't been to many sci-fi places. Disneyland, I guess? Do we already have flower pot 5? Yeah, let's go flower pot 6 now. And then name you accordingly here. Your name is flower pot 6. Okay, and let's put some dirt in this pot, because that's how pots work. And then we're going to have a UV map on you so we can check for any errors here. I cut out a pot. Sure. Pot. Oh crap, don't select this bottom face, please. I'm gonna call that good. There we go. Any errors? None that I can see. Nothing looks pinched or anything. Which is what I'm looking for. Okay, we're good. Okie dokie. So now you just need to be full of dirt. Put some dirt in that, and then I just need to make you my new flower pot thingy. How many flower pot things do we have right now? Also, apparently, I just noticed my power outlet. Moving this material. Something a bit more uniform. There you go. How many flower pot? Or, no, hold on. No, we name it after the pot that it is. So this is flower pot 6. It's a very simple porcelain material, or maybe not porcelain, like clay. So I'll just bring you guys in again. Kind of like my de facto porcelain thingy. I'll just have this, and then I'll do a mixed color, easier. Just have a color thingy here, or make it like this color that I'll just pick. There you go, easy peasy. That was actually really fast. Okay. Now we have a wonderful pot to work with. Should be tiny enough to fit in our... I guess I should have checked before I continue doing this, but, you know, here. There you go, it does fit. Here, put your leg right here. Lovely. Awesome, okay. Just kind of sitting there. And what shall go in it? The dove's foot. Traditionally hand-drawn. Yeah, it is. Just renaming my files here to be something more uniform, because I don't like these big sprawling things. I'd much rather them follow a nice pattern. And also, I just renamed that one. Loosen C 2K. Albedo 2K. Okay. And then now we can import all these guys, which we can't just drag and drop because of reasons. We need to import them. Oh, the dove's foot is bigger than I imagined it would be. Okay, interesting. There are some small ones, yeah. Let's go grab this pot here for reference. If I could bring it over here. Thank you. Yeah, that's bigger than I thought it would be, if I'm being honest. This one could probably fit in there, though. Okay, let's focus on this guy. Oh wait, I forgot to copy the dirt over. Okay, whatever, same difference. Yeah, something like that could be cute. Now all I need to do is attach the texture to it, so... Oh, whoopsies. It's going to be incorrect, so I'm just going to fix it real quick. Why are you still like that? Oh, you're not completely white. See how it's like slightly like, oh wait. No, it's because I plugged you into the wrong thing. You're supposed to be into this. There you go, that's better. Okay, just got it a bit wrong there, it's okay. And now all I need to do is, now I can see all of them. This one looks dead. I think this one's actually just dead. What in the world? They gave me a dead version. This one's withering away. Ooh, this one has flowers on it. So does this one, but these might be too big. Actually, let's see. Delete the reference pot. The real pot's still over there. Ooh, this one's already a little tall. Just dig you into the ground a little bit there. Okay, you're gonna receive like no sunlight, but you can be a fake plant, probably, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little funky, I guess. Might be better suited to another location. Might need to put a succulent there, like a... I don't know. Maybe I could put a cactus there. Do I have cactus in my library? Sad, no cactus. I could put a gazania with some flowers. But I already did that, so that's fine. Okay, of course I don't have to follow this guide to it, not guide, these reference images to a T, but they're references. This person is just a rock. Whatever that means, it's just a rock. And there's also books. I could also try... here. The Smithsonian has a bunch of 3D models that you could use, and they're all in the public domain. And I think last time there's also jars and all that jazz, but I think last time I used one of a statue. Apology art. Let's do arts. You have a you can steal as much art as you can from the museum. And I don't know if I got it from here, but I remember I got a statue of Aphrodite. One of my things. Let's see if I can find that, like a statue of that again. I really like that as a decoration. I might not be able to find one, but that's what I did last time, so. Or I could just pull it from my old thing, I guess. That's also possible. I want to see, I want to find the original so I can, like, use it again, though, you know? Okay, Schubert. So... this is in plaster. I don't know if I like this one. Aphrodite of Milos. I prefer this one. Aphrodite of Kalipugos. This one's pretty cool. Okay. That one I'll have to download. Sad. That is an angle. Okay, I don't know why we have to look at it from that angle. Oh, weird. Dang it. Okay, I'll go searching for this on my own time. But I have stuff to do, so that'll be the end of it for now. We got a lot of stuff done though. Even though it's been 3 hours, we actually got less done than I'd like. But anyway, that'll be it. Make sure to subscribe and join the Discord and eat spinach on your sandwich.